stitching on this. I've been colouring instead. And you'll see what I've been colouring at the end of the month with my completed projects. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if I can adjust this better so you can get a better angle. I just have a little $8 tripod I got from Kmart. I might have to look at getting something else at some point, but at this point I don't have the finances. With having taken my son for lots of driving lessons and the price of fuel, it cost me a lot of money. We had to get 120 hours up. And that's actually quite a lot it added up to. So I'm working on trying to save up again, try and recoup some of that. Well, I can't recoup it, but trying to build up the finances again a little bit. So I thought I'd come back and work on a Halloween night again. The saga with the roof. Well, I'll show you first what part I'm working on. So this is the front cover. I'll turn that light off for a second so you can get a better view. So there's a little moon part down here with the cat. That's where I'm working on at the moment. So I will get my pattern where I can see what I am doing. And if you don't mind, I'll turn the light back on. It's a bit glary for you, isn't it? It's not real good. Okay. I might see if I can stitch without it. I do have my ceiling light on. It's overcast. Raining today. So that's why the roof drama continues. It's not really a drama. I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to do 10. Yeah, because of the weather, there's along the east coast of New South Wales, there is, in lower part of Queensland, there is a tropical low coming through. So there's areas being flooded. Luckily, my area doesn't flood. And lots of rain. So because of that, they can't work on the roof. They were going to work on the roof on Thursday. Here's me. We're going to work on the roof on Thursday. Take the tiles off. And they changed it to Tuesday, which is today. And now they're doing it tomorrow. So I thought I'd record today, seeing though things might be a bit noisy tomorrow, but with the way the weather is, they may be changed again. I bought myself a new aluminium water bottle from Kmart. So yeah, at the moment the roof is scheduled for the tiles to come off tomorrow, but it's a good chance it won't happen with the way the weather is. But it'll get there eventually. It was my birthday last Sunday. I didn't feel like recording, so I didn't. A friend took me out for lunch, which was nice. 7, I need 10. I'll push that over a bit so I can get to it. So what else has been happening? I've been trying to go to bed earlier to try and get better sleep pattern. I don't tend to get out of bed till 9, 10 o'clock. And if I get up earlier than that for some reason, I'm so tired. So I was going to bed between 12 and 1, but I'm starting to go to bed between 10 and 11, which I can do, but I'm not set. I don't know, maybe I should set my alarm clock to try and get myself up earlier, but I'm not inclined to do that. I'm still waking up about 9 o'clock. Whether I should do you think I should set my alarm clock and to try and get myself up earlier, maybe about 8? I don't know. But I'm so, I can't think if I don't wake up naturally, if I set an alarm clock or something like that. I know I'm not the only one, but I'm not working. 10. Yeah, but I'm not working, so I can't see any need to set an alarm clock. Maybe I'm just getting myself muddled. I don't know. Anything's possible. Logically, I should set my alarm clock, but I really don't want to. So what else have I done? I woke up about 9. I didn't do the dishes last night, so I did them this morning. Taken the garbage out. I have went for a walk. I didn't want to go for a walk too far because it wasn't raining at the time, but it's a rainy day, so I didn't want to. I really didn't want to get wet. So I just decided I'd just go for a little walk. I would like to lose weight, so the walking thing is happening, trying to do the right thing. Oh, the sun's trying to poke its head out. Nice. So our roof is currently tile, and they're going to change it to Colorbond aluminium. I don't know if Colorbond is an Australian brand or if it's a worldwide brand. I don't know. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's not actually square. 1, 2, plus, yeah, it's not. Okay. 10. Okay, go down 10. So when our roof gets finished, when it rains, the rain is going to be somewhat louder. So we'll see how loud it is, whether it be too loud to record or not when it's raining. They got the whirlybirds, so they say it's going to be cooler, which I thoroughly approve of cooler. I don't like the heat at all. I hate sitting in a puddle of sweat. And then because I was warm after I got back from my walk, I decided I'd turn my fan on for a minute, and then I got the sneezes, whether that's because I haven't cooled down turning the fan on. And anybody who's had children knows sometimes when you get the sneezes, then you have to sort of be careful that you don't sneeze or cough too much and wet yourself. So that's the thing. And then I had a drink of water and nearly dribbled some water down the front of me. I know, this is me. This is real life. I show real life. I don't sensationalize things or make things look ideal because they're not. So that's been my morning. I have bought something for Mum. We have a catalogue I get called Innovation. So it's a mixture of a few companies. And I saw in there it's Mum, because Mum's getting older, her hands aren't particularly strong anymore. And she has problems opening the ring pull cans. So we thought about getting her an electric can opener, so she can open her baked bean cans and things. But I saw on there's a battery operated one, and I thought, well, that would take up less space. So I went on and I had a look to see what else they had. They do have cross-stitch supplies and all sorts of needlepoint and jigsaw puzzles and stuff. They've got lots of stuff on there. But I didn't really need or want anything else, so I just ordered that. So I've got that coming from Mum. Yeah, working this in such a dark colour is probably a bad idea because you can't see what I'm doing. I might do some of the, I might get some of the, do some of the white border. So I'll leave that hanging for now. I'll get that out of the way. And I'll do some of this white border so you might actually be able to see what I'm working on. With that blue, you can't see it properly. So the border is in, let's see, I've got there, yeah, white. So you can see all this, it's lots and lots of white, which is awesome. So I'll just get a thread of that, and I think I'll do some of this border. I just didn't want to have to just work on border when I'm talking to you, because I thought that might be a bit boring for you. But with it being dark Ada, you can't actually see what I'm doing. I can see what I'm doing, but that doesn't help you. Okay, we are threaded. That's a start. Okay, now I'm up to, I'm not working up here. At least it being white, you can actually see some progress. Okay, I do my lip start from the back. I always have. That's what I'm comfortable doing. Okay, I have to move that over a bit, seeing though I really do love this stand, the floor stand. It works for me because I can use Q snaps on it. It would be nice if these sections that hold it would have been a bit longer, but it's fine. At least now you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, where am I up to? That helps see where I'm up to. Okay, I need to do 2. And then on this one, and then I think, oh, we're on the move again. So I don't actually need to do anything. I've done dishes. I could probably do with vacuuming, but I might do that later. Cook dinner. Might have sausages and pasta tonight. Spaghetti. I just flavour my spaghetti with cream and sweet chili sauce. It's a combination that both my boys love. So, and it's easy. I use frozen vegetables, and I just cook the spaghetti and the frozen vegetables together in one pot. And yeah, they'd just demolish it. So my birthday's done. I am now 52. I did splurge food-wise on my birthday, so I'm not supposed to eat potatoes, but But I ended up, I had some rissoles, peas, mashed potato and gravy, which is really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we went back to Dee's house, and I had the cheesecake. I don't like baked cheesecake. I also don't like cheesecake that's got all the fruit and everything on it either. I like just a plain vanilla, non-baked cheesecake. So yeah, that was awesome. And what else did I do? I didn't want to go home after that. I came home, I got changed. I went to one of the local clubs and I joined. I haven't been a member of a club there for years because having had children and things. And I thought, well, after going to the Twilight Market, I wouldn't mind just going and sitting and crafting and listening to live music. And on a Friday and Saturday night, they have live music. So I thought when the Twilight Market finishes, uh, because it will finish in April sometime when it gets cold and too dark, I can go there and listen to some live music instead, which sounds like a pretty good plan to me. So I haven't played the poker machines for years, and I thought, well, while I'm there, I'll just go and have a little dabble. And I came out in front. I'm not addicted. Mum's addicted to poker machines, and I told Sean, my youngest son, about it, and he said, "Well, be careful of addiction." And I will admit that the potential for addiction for things are there, but I'm aware of it, and I tend to think that helps. Plus, having seen Mum with her poker machine addiction, and I've watched things online where people have had to overcome addiction and how they've lost everything. I thought, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going there. Same as I don't drink alcohol at this point in my life. I like to be able to jump in the car and be able to go where I want when I want, and I don't have to worry about whether I've had a drink or not. So alcohol's out at this point. And yeah, I'm not keen to play the poker machines again. I found it very boring. People who are addicted must get a buzz when they win. I didn't. It's not a lot. I put in $30 and I pulled out 50, so I'm $20 in front, which I'm happy with. But I also don't get a buzz when I'm winning either. And I guess people who are addicted, that must be what keeps drawing them in. Talking to Mum, she says sort of that she could still hear the noises and the lights and stuff. But I get more of a buzz from my craft work than I would from that. I can't say I haven't overcome addiction, because in a way I have, because I would have been addicted to sugar and carbohydrates. And I feel like I'm over that one again. I had carbohydrates yesterday, but I've got no desire to have them today. I'm not craving them or anything like that. It is 11:30 on Tuesday morning, and I haven't eaten yet. I quite often don't eat breakfast. And for diabetes too, we don't have to eat at regular times. And they call it intermittent fasting. So you go 14, 16 hours without any food. And it is actually really, really good for us to control our blood sugar levels. So if we just eat in a 8 or a 6 hour window and then don't eat after that. I did eat last night. A friend gave me some homegrown organic cherry tomatoes. So I ended up sitting down and snacking on those last night. I was playing Minecraft. And so I had the bag of cherry and tomatoes next to me. I sat down, I was snacking on those. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Didn't eat them all. I mean, I couldn't eat them all. There was quite a few. They're in the fridge. But yeah, tomatoes, they say, are full of lectins and aren't real good sort of for inflammation and things, but I like them and it's better than carbohydrates. So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna snack on some tomatoes. So I did that last night. I'm not sure how obsessive I want to get when it comes to food and diet. I find it pretty easy to cut down on the sugar, cut down the carbohydrates most of the time, which has to help. Uh, yeah, I've been eating apples. I do like my vegetables, but there's all this stuff about lectins and oxalates, but I guess each of us have to do what works for us. If somebody waves a cake or a biscuit around in front of me or some sweets or something, I can say no without it bothering me or anything. I do need to walk more often. Where am I up to? I'm down here. I need to do 3 of those. So I do need to walk more often, which I'm going to make a point of. But it's interesting. I suppose it's one of those catch-22 things. As I lose weight, I feel like, and also if I keep the carbs and the sugar down, I feel able to go for a walk more mentally, because my mental health is better when I drop the sugar, the carbs, the processed food. I can think clearer, I have more get up and go, more positive, my mental health is better, my physical health is better. So that on its own should help me keep track of my diet. There is a part of the head, in that part of my head sort of says, oh, I do like that. But the I do like that is more for pasta. Pasta, spaghetti. I do like pasta. Not for cakes, not for biscuits. I do have a little bit of chocolate in the fridge, but not every day and not a lot of it. But I do like pasta. So what I might have to do is when I do eat some pasta and some carbohydrates, to make sure I go for a walk afterwards and burn off the glucose. Yeah, I don't know how accurate it is, but I'm going to do lots of umming, aren't I? That's me. With excess glucose running through the blood, supposedly cancer feeds on it, possibly MS, Parkinson's. When I go low carb, I don't get as stinky. I don't have as much BO. I don't have as much flatulence. I don't feel as bloated. I don't have as much brain fog. I'm going to do that one and that one and go down that way for the pattern. So overall, I'm seeing a lot of benefits when it comes to cutting out the sugar, the processed food, and the carbohydrates. When I cook spaghetti tonight, will I have some? I probably will. I've been for a walk this morning. I'll see how the weather goes. I'll try and fit in another walk later, and that should help process the glucose. I don't have any meters or anything to keep track of my sugar levels because I feel I can control it through diet. And I am motivated health-wise to control it through diet. All the things that can happen if through uncontrolled sugar, I am going to avoid like crazy. It leads to blindness, and if I want to keep stitching, I don't want to have eye issues. It can lead to basically it leads to complete organ failure. So, and limbs dying because of lack of circulation, because it affects your circulation. I had an auntie who died of organ failure through uncontrolled diabetes. I didn't see what she was like when she passed away because she wasn't close to me, distance-wise. She was too far away. And I've got another auntie who hasn't kept track of her sugar levels. Her health is failing, but also she's got Alzheimer's or dementia. I lose track of which is which. And the brain is just another organ. So it only makes sense that if you don't keep track of sugar levels, the brain's going to fail as well. So it's possible that carbohydrates and sugar, excess glucose, could be related to Alzheimer's and dementia as well. And I'm not going there with any of them. There is, of course, metformin and pills to take, but I'd rather get away from pills altogether. I'm hoping eventually to get off my antidepressants. And I've actually Googled how metformin works, and I don't want to go there either. With diabetes too, it seems what happens is your cells can only take so much glucose to use. And when they're full of glucose, to prevent damage, they lock it. They put like a lock on it so they cannot absorb any more glucose, which means the glucose runs around in the bloodstream instead. What metformin seems to do is it seems to, like, you've got the door's locked, but you're drilling a hole in it so it can still get back in. So when the cell locks it and tries to prevent damage, metformin and other medication actually seems to drill a hole in to get the glucose out of the bloodstream and into the cell, which is undoing the protective things that which is undoing the protection that the cell is using to try and protect itself. So in the long term, I'm just trying to think about trying to explain this properly. In the long term, it seems that, yes, the sugar levels are down in the blood, but we're still causing damage to the cell by forcing the glucose to go into the cell. And long-term health-wise, that doesn't seem good. And really, eating the glucose, the carbohydrates, the sugar, is just an addiction. I'm not telling other people what to do. I'm just going through my thought processes and what I learned from me. Life is hard. I'm not going to judge anybody else for their choices. We all make mistakes in life. None of us are perfect. I know I make mine. Humans are imperfect, and there is nothing wrong with that, because if everything was perfect, then what would there be to be achieved? Life is about personal growth, improving who we are and helping others. So for the sake of an addiction, I'm not going to satisfy that addiction just to affect my health long term, especially if I want to keep crafting. So in a way, my craft and my stitching. Oh, sorry, I just noticed chat. I was so wrapped up in my thoughts and what I was talking about. I get here. I'll go back and have a look at chat. I was so wrapped up in my thoughts and trying to explain it. Hey, only one. Okay. Is that you, Evan? Only one. Hey, son. only one's my eldest son, and he's awesome. Yep. Hi, son. You're awesome, son. Love you. Proud of you, darling. Yeah. So, for the sake of an addiction, son, okay, hopefully I'm setting a good example for you. Yeah, I'm going to be good and behave myself without pills. I hope you're having fun gaming, darling. You make me laugh, you really do. Relaxing. I thoroughly approve of relaxing. You know what? I'm relaxing too. This is certainly a very unexpected surprise, darling. You make me smile. You've been sending me the cat videos from Instagram, and they are so funny. They crack me up. I went and saw Karen yesterday, and I showed the demon one to Karen. That made her laugh too. Now I've got to get track of what I'm up to. I know what I'm doing. That's where I am. It's all good. See, I'm doing well. I know where I am. I know what I'm doing. I'm in front. I'll have to find out off here later what this McDonald's app is all about. Sun's out, getting a bit warm. I might have to turn the desk fan on. Getting a bit hot. So, yeah, that's all I've been doing. Other than that, not a whole lot. Might have a cross stitch day tomorrow. I'll see how I go. See whether this roof gets done tomorrow or not. Okay. I'll make sure I'm not getting that other 3/4. No, I'm not. That's good. I'll tuck that over there. I'll go back to that after this. Sounds like the postie. Yep. It's the post. Oh, nothing big, no major packages, because he just slowed down and just must have popped something in the mailbox. Get it later. Keep a track of where I'm up to, because I'm coming down to the bottom of this page, and that's when I'll have to get the other piece out and work and to continue it on. So I'm working down the bottom of, so I'm getting down the bottom of this page down here with this border, and then I'll have to flip it out, and then I'll have to work on this one. There's no overlap, it just goes straight on, which is fine. I can work with that. Working. Okay. Hang on. Give me a sec. We're going to duck in the other room and ask him about this one. In a minute. Okay, I'm back. I just had to go ask my eldest son something. Yeah. And we're back again. What else has been happening? I have got 96 subscribers. Now, that is amazing. Seriously. Seriously. Um, when I started this channel, I just thought whatever happens, happens. And, wow, I don't know what to say. I am going to do, when I reach 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I thought I'd just do one of my completed cross stitches because I have got a mixture of subscribers. Some craft, some don't, some do different crafts. So I thought that way that I hope would suit everybody. So I'm only 4 away from that. Gets a little overwhelming sometimes. But one day at a time, one thing at a time. I have to get there first. So I am super, super, super close. So because I'm making more content more regularly, not every day is a bit hard for me at the moment, but because I'm making more content, because I'm making, yeah, if you want to subscribe and get me up to that 100 subscribers mark, that would be amazing. For those who have subscribed, thank you very much, Lee. I appreciate it more than I have words for. I am completely open and honest with what you hear. What you hear is what you see, is what you get. This is just me. I come from a family where you hide things, and what happens behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. I'm over that. I don't want to do it anymore. Worrying about what you can say, what you can't say. It's a pain in the ass. I'm just not doing it. Getting stressed because you're worried you said the wrong thing or somebody's going to get upset about what you said. I've always been told if you don't talk about politics, sex, or religion, then you're pretty well right, and I'm going to go by that. And so all of our chat should be pretty good. I might do another stitch and chat tomorrow if the roof is cancelled again, and we'll see how the weather goes. We have had a fair bit of rain. When it does rain like this, end up with a great big puddle swimming pool down the side gate. There's no drainage down there, and I don't own the property, so it ends up like splashing through a muddy swimming pool down there. But I'll keep you updated on how the roof is going. But this is what I'm going to work on today. I have done some colouring pages, mostly gel pen. So as I said, I'll show you that at the end of the month. Okay, now I need to do 2 there. Here we go, hang on. Mistakes happen, especially when I'm talking. Okay, let's take that back a bit and we'll redo that row. Got the thread there. And I'll see how much I get done today. I've got my stitching mojo happening today. I haven't done a lot in the way of crochet. A little bit here and there. I've got a couple of projects I'm about halfway through, and another one that I've started. And I'm not done painting at all. Hi Jen, how you doing? I've been seeing giving your likes to your pictures on photos on Instagram. You look beautiful, by the way, when you get yourself done up like that. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So I have been giving your Instagram photos likes. Click on the little heart. Yeah. It's nice when you do those. Yeah, I've been going for, let's see, 40 minutes now. Well, Jen, you want to say hello to Omni One? That's my Omni One is my eldest son. He's been completely awesome at the moment. Yeah. Only One is my eldest, my big boy. He's amazing. He's been on there typing and chatting and making me laugh. Sends me Instagram pictures of cats and cracks me up. See, son, everyone's going to call you son now. His name's Evan. I don't think he'll mind you telling me telling you that, but yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he won't mind if you call him son as well. I mean, you're a mum as well. You know what it's like. Yeah, I will head off soon. I could probably do with something to eat. It's 12 o'clock. It's midday. I haven't eaten yet, so I wouldn't mind getting some food. I don't eat breakfast, but I do get hungry when it gets about lunchtime. If you want to rewatch this back, Jen, I'm just doing a lot of jabbering about diabetes too and diet and my perspective and what I'm doing. It was my birthday on Sunday, Jen. Yeah, I'm 52 now. Does that mean I'm getting old, or am I still a young whippersnapper? Evan, I try and support you, darling, as best I can. Okay, well, you sleep well, Jen. Yeah. And more pictures on Instagram that I can give likes to, because you look awesome. You really do. You're beautiful. But yeah, I'm going to head off. I'm going to go get some lunch. And this is what I'm going to be doing today. Thanks, Jen. I didn't do a birthday video. I just didn't feel like it. I was out and I did some colouring and bits and pieces. But I'm here today. I'm doing more videos, which is awesome. I'm making a point of it. And I would like to get in and get this section done. So I'll work on it. So I'm going to head off. You sleep well, Jen. And I may talk to you next time if you catch me when I'm on. And I'll keep an eye out for when you post on Instagram. Oh, thanks, Jen. I'm proud of you too. Between us, we will get there. We will do what we need to and what we have to do. Because life can be hard. But with good friends, we can survive anything. So okay. I might send you a email, Jen. So yeah, okie dokie. I'm gonna go get some food. So take care. Love you all, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.